in West Africa lies Senegal, a country known for its rich Islamic culture, vibrant music, and spiritual traditions. But beneath its peaceful surface, many locals believe there exists another hidden world, a world of ancient rituals, spiritual manipulation, protective charms, and what outsiders often describe as black magic. In Senegal, this mysterious practice is commonly linked to something called maraboutage. The people who practice it are known as marabouts, spiritual figures believed to possess supernatural knowledge, ancient wisdom, and, according to many stories, the ability to influence human lives in ways that modern science struggles to explain. What makes Senegal especially fascinating is the unique blend of traditions that shaped this culture over hundreds of years. Although the vast majority of Senegal's population is Muslim, traces of pre-Islamic African spiritual beliefs still remain deeply rooted within parts of society. Over time, elements of African animism, mysticism, Quranic symbolism, herbal rituals, and spiritual ceremonies became intertwined, creating a mysterious system of belief unlike anything seen in the Western world. In the crowded markets of Dakar and remote villages far from the city lights, small leather pouches known as gris-gris can still be found hanging from shop walls or worn around people's necks, arms, and waists. To outsiders, they may look like simple charms, but according to local belief, these objects are far more than decorations. Some believe gris-gris charms contain sacred writings, herbs, animal remains, personal belongings, or symbolic markings designed to protect the owner from evil spirits, curses, accidents, or bad luck. Others claim darker versions are created to bring misfortune, fear, emotional manipulation, or spiritual harm to another person. And this is where the line between faith, folklore, psychology, and fear becomes dangerously blurred. Locals speak of rituals performed late at night under candlelight, where spiritual healers whisper sacred phrases while preparing mysterious mixtures, powders, oils, or blessed water. Some stories describe ceremonies involving animal sacrifice, blood rituals, or attempts to communicate with unseen spiritual entities. Whether these practices are truly supernatural or simply psychological influence is still heavily debated, but one thing is undeniable: belief itself holds enormous power. What makes the phenomenon even more intriguing is how deeply it appears to influence everyday life. In some communities, people consult marabouts before marriage, business deals, political campaigns, or even major football matches. In fact, African football has long been surrounded by rumors of spiritual rituals and sports magic. Journalists and sports investigators have documented stories of teams secretly hiring spiritual advisors to protect players, boost luck, or psychologically intimidate opponents before important matches. Politics is another arena where these beliefs quietly survive. During election seasons, whispers about politicians seeking spiritual protection or supernatural advantage become common conversation across parts of West Africa. International researchers and anthropologists have also explored these traditions for decades. Studies have shown that in some rural regions, traditional spiritual healers are often trusted more than modern medical systems. For many families, spiritual protection is not viewed as fantasy. It is considered part of everyday survival. To Western audiences, these stories may sound like scenes from a horror film or supernatural thriller. But for millions of people across parts of Africa, these beliefs are deeply connected to culture, identity, fear, and faith. The truth is, no scientific evidence has ever conclusively proven the existence of supernatural black magic powers. Many experts argue that psychological suggestion, fear, social conditioning, herbal substances, and strong belief systems can create experiences that feel very real to those involved. Yet despite skepticism, the mystery continues to survive. Because in the end, the real power of Senegal's hidden spiritual world may not lie in magic itself, but in the ancient human belief that unseen forces can shape our destiny. And perhaps that is what makes the legend of Senegalese maraboutage so haunting, so controversial, and so endlessly fascinating to the modern world.